Aloha, I'm Phil, and welcome to another Cabrinha Tech Tip. This time around, I'm going to be showing you guys how to remove the recoil system off the 2011 powerdrive-IDS bar. So as you may already know, for 2011 we introduced the recoil system, an innovative spring-loaded trim adjuster that always keeps the bungees within reach, yet is a perfect place to unspin your bar. So we understand that many riders have different varying styles and preferences of depower and bar throw, mainly dictated by their personal style. So for this reason, we've made the spring removable, and that's what we're going to go over today. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. So with the bar and lines laid out now, the next thing you'll want to do is to temporarily disconnect the landing line from the system. So to do that, come down here to the harness loop, open up the Velcro of QR2, and remove the ring. The next thing you want to do is to unthread the landing line from the ring itself. And to do that, all you want to do is fold that over, just like that. Unthread it. So before pulling the landing line out, you'll want to loosen both of these set screws. You only need to back them out about halfway, just to make sure the stopper ball is a little bit loose and it's not clamping down on the depower main line itself. With that loosened, it'll be easier to pull the landing line out. So now that both of those are backed out, you can go ahead and pull the landing line out. Now that the landing line is out of the way, you can go ahead and unscrew and remove the lower triangle link from the bottom of the CAS strap. To do that, just grab a small flathead screwdriver and undo the screw that keeps everything together right there. You can pull the screw out and the strap comes completely out. Then just unthread the triangle from the top of the depower main line. With the triangle off, you can now take the stopper off the main line. Do so by twisting it first to kind of break the seal, and it should slide right off. You're left with this small piece of black PU sleeving, and that needs to come off as well. If it feels like it's stuck on there pretty good, the trick is to grab the override body and the spring and compress everything, kind of forcing it off. Okay, so with the recoil system off, all that's left to do is reassembly. Very simple to do. First step is just to slide the override body back onto the depower main line, move it down and out of the way. Next thing we'll need to do is to reattach the stopper ball and sleeving. So the first thing to do is put the sleeving back on. The easiest way to get this back on with the least amount of resistance is going to be to wet the inside with water, and you can also put a few drops around the tubing itself. So go ahead and just slide this on, and with a little bit of moisture inside, it should slide on relatively easy. Okay. The next thing to do is to slide the ball back on. The stopper ball, the set screws on the stopper ball need to align with the wall on the multi-bore tubing. Okay, so the next thing before we tighten the set screws down is we need to get the IDS landing line back in here. So the first thing we're going to do is thread this back through using some fishing line. Okay, kite line also works, fishing line just stays a little bit stiffer. So I have about 2 meters of fishing line here. So I'm just going to double it through after you thread it through the landing line like this. Grab the other end. And just feed it through the tube. Okay, and it helps if you have the chicken loop removed, so it's easy for the line to come right through. Okay, so we're just going to feed this through until I see it come through the other end. Okay, and here we go. And then I'm just going to pull this through. Okay, and you just want to pull the line out just like that until the IDS line comes out the other side. And to secure this, to keep it from going back inside accidentally, just thread the stainless ring back on here. And the way to do that is you're going to go ahead and slide it through the ring and then go over just like that. And we're ready to go. Okay? While we're here at the QR side, you can actually reattach your chicken loop now. And the way to do that, obviously, is just to reset the pin. Okay, slide it back over, and we're good to go. And then we'll just reset QR2, secure the ring, fold it over, and reattach the Velcro. Okay, done. Now back up here, we want to just reattach the CAS with the lower triangle to the top of the D-Power main line. Let's go ahead and thread that through the end of the main line. Pop the strap of the CAS through. Thread the screw. Using this flathead screwdriver, you just want to tighten that guy down. Just like that. The final step is to go ahead and tighten these set screws down. And again, make sure it's aligned properly. I can see that this one is. Go ahead and just tighten these guys down. And again, these set screws just need to be flush. They don't have to go all the way in. So the final step here is just to run your lines out and make sure everything's straight, nothing's tangled or wrapped wrong, and then double check your line lengths to make sure you're good to go. You're ready to get back on the water.
If you have any additional questions, please feel free to contact us through our website. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the water.